Okay, so let's start the session. Very good evening to you all. I am Ayush Rajput from second year student of CSE department. I, on behalf of my team, welcome you all in this wonderful session where you will know about competitive programming and how to assess in CodeChef. Okay, so let's start. Your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow. With this motivational line, I would like to start this session. What is programming? So very basic question is here. So is it C, is it Java, is it Python, or is it C++? Actually, none of them is a programming. These all are the programming languages. So what is programming actually? Programming is the process of creating a set of instructions that tell a computer how to perform a task or giving instruction to computer to perform a specific task or using any programming language. This whole process is called programming. Okay, so as you know that everything you study should have a relation with your real life. So programming also have some real life application. So let's discuss. Today everyone has an Aadhaar card and SIM card, right? Let's say there are 1 billion Aadhaar card and SIM card each. And we know that each SIM card is linked to Aadhaar card, right? So what is the problem statement here? A telecom company like Jio or Airtel has to fetch the postal address detail from the Aadhaar card associated with each SIM card. So how will they do it? Let's discuss. On your screen, you can see there are two blocks. The first block containing a SIM card user 1 whose Aadhaar card data is ending with 142. And in right side block, you can say Aadhaar card data in an increasing order. So for each SIM card, it has to search in the Aadhaar card database, right? So for example, suppose for first SIM card, it has to perform 1 billion operation. Therefore, for 1 billion SIM cards, it has to perform 10 raised to 9 into 10 raised to 9. That's equivalent to 10 raised to 18 operation. Okay, so did you know that computer can perform 1 billion tasks in a second? So a computer does 10 is 9 operation in a second. So on doing a simple mathematics, you will find that it will take 31.7 years to perform this task. 31.7 years. Is this really practical? No. We have to figure out some other solution. Let's discuss. Another solution for that is we say that government has the Aadhaar card data and it stores it in ascending order, right? Then by simply binary search algorithm, we will be able to find it in just 30 operations. How? For first SIM card, we do 30 operation. So for 10 raised 9 SIM card, we do 30 into 10 raised 9 operation. That means in 1 second, it will perform 10 raised 9 operations. So your whole task is completed in just 30 seconds. So what took us 32 years previously is now done in 30 seconds. Is it in really something wonderful? Yes, that's what programmers do. They solve interesting problem by devising algorithm and make our computers do that for us. So now we will discuss the main motto of this session, that what is competitive programming. Competitive programming definition you can see on Google, but we will discuss in an interesting way that will be easy for you to understand. So competitive programming is a mind sport in which solving problem through algorithm, data structure, maths and logic, and solving them under given time. All these three processes combine to form a competitive programming. So in this session, the students are not only from CS and IT. I think so some are from EC and from mechanical also. So they are thinking right now that why they need this session of competitive programming. So for them, it helps to improve logic and problem solving skills, also make you faster and more focused. It's a way to publicly demonstrate your skill and hands-on implementation of algorithms. Habit of writing efficient code, that's important. And lab assignment will be seem to you like a piece of cake and make you placement ready. It's a very important point. And the last but not least, yes, a good salary. What you all want. Okay, so how to get started? On your screen, you can see there are an image in which some steps are there. So the basic and very first step is to learn a programming language, whether it is C, C++, Java. We will step on the next slide. Let's move on further. So second step is to practice a questions. Okay. To practice question, you have to choose a platform. I will suggest you in CodeChef and why we will also tell it later on. So get your hand dirty in data structure is the third step and which is very important for you. And after that, fourth step is a law of nature: practice, practice, and practice. And the fifth step is compete in contest. See, contests are organized by CodeChef regularly, and we will also organize for you on our college for GLBNs only. And what's the last step? After doing so much hard work, you need fun. Yes. So common programming languages, as I have said, I will discuss, are C++, Java, and Python. So talking about first C++, it has the fastest executing programming language for competitive program, incredible STL support, and the most important, most preferred language by world champion, right? After that, it's from Java. It is also good in execution, but slower than C++. And the last is Python. Python is good for beginner as they can stress more on logic than on engineering. But in competitive programming, it has one big disadvantage, that is very slow execution time. So overall, I will suggest you in C++. So how you can practice on CodeChef, that part will be discussed by Chitra Sharma.
Hello everyone, I'm Chitra Sharma, second year student from IT department. So in this slide, here is a list of some popular coding challenges website. But I suggest you CodeChef because CodeChef is an Indian-based competitive programming website that provides hundreds of challenges. And for vast knowledge, you can also go with codeforces.com, topcoder.com, and geeksforgeeks.com. So let's move on the next slide. Here we create an account on CodeChef. Firstly, visit on www.codechef.com. We will be directed to one web page shown on next slide. If you want to create a new account, go on new user and enter your name. Like username. For strong username, follow the instruction gives on right side of web page. After that, fill all the details like name, email ID, password, and choose your gender and of course your college name. After filling all the required information, then click on register button and register yourself. Now after creating an account successfully and how you will understand a problem on CodeChef, this part will be explained by my teammate. So I will now hand over the session to Shivkant. So Shivkant, it's up to you.
So, hello everyone, I am Sirkan, second year student from CSE department. So, let's try a problem now. So, we will see how to approach to a problem. So, let's move to the problem example here. So, what's the problem here? Let's look at this. What is problem name here is small factorial and the problem code here shown is flow 018. So, moving on the next part, we have the problem statement. So what is the, let's read it. Write the program to find factorial value. Okay. So what we have to do, just we have to calculate the factorial of a given number n, which is inputted by the user. So the next, so the next part is the input format and the output format. So we have to very specific while doing a problem on CodeChef. So now the constant part. Okay. So let's submit a problem here. I've already have the code, so I pasted the problem. Okay. Let's submit it. Moving on the next slide. Let's turn over the next slide now. Okay, we have got, when we complete a solution, we will get this slide. Okay, what is those that we have got correct answer, that is AC. Okay, next move to the next slide now. So now, while compiling a program, we will get different outcomes of the summation. So what are that? The first one is the compilation error. So what is that? Executable. What means that executable file was not created. Okay. Second one is time limit exceeded, which mostly you call TLE. And the next one is memory limit exceeded. And then what is runtime error? And then wrong answer means your answer is not correct. And then finally accepted or AC, which means the program passes all the test cases. So this is how we can conclude to an example here. So I will now hand over this to Ayush. So Ayush.
Okay, so how you can create an account if haven't created yet and how to understand the problem. That part is well explained by my teammate Chitra and Shivka. Now talking about next interesting part. In CodeChef, you can learn as well earn. Yes, you heard right. Yes, CodeChef gives you a prize on long-term challenge that is up to 12,000 rupees for first prize and 8,000 rupees for second prize. So show your talent and get a reward for it. So now we have this, as we have said that we have bring something interesting at the last for you all.
So now we will
So
implement our test message in the UI.
please mute your
So
mic,
for it, we have to
whoever
go to
is
our
there.
test message. So here we are. And after the text controller,
Please mute yourself, Shivam, Sashwat. Thank you if you can mute yourself. Yes. Okay, so we have bring something special for you is that we have talked with our senior who are already doing well in CodeChef that how they have guided us, we will see in our upcoming slides. So first of all, we have talked to Akash Dwari. He is currently an IT student in 4th year. What he used to say about CodeChef is that each problem is tagged by difficulty level and topic. So user can easily find problem that address specific skills and concept. And the very important point he said, CodeChef prepare me for competitive programming as well the level of question we get on interviews. So next we have talked to Ankit Rai. He is also from IT department in 4th year. He said CodeChef gives us an opportunity to learn more and more things. CodeChef gives us goodies for our performance enhancement. Its monthly challenge prepare us well for competitive programming and improve our skills. And the last one is Nipun Jain. He is 4th year student from CS department. He used to say CodeChef is a platform which is perfect for all coders. No matter you are a beginner or an expert, you will always find something which is new to you. And that is what makes it our favorite. Now I want to tell something about Nipun Jain. He is currently in 4th year and got his placement in a very good company. A very big congratulations for him from our team. So this is the inspirational story of our some senior who are doing very good in the field of competitive programming. So this is all in this session. I hope you got something out of the book and will apply this in your life to get at the top of competitive programming.